Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel, and today another Forza Horizon 5 video. And today I'm going to be going over one of the 4 cars that have came out in one of the newest Forza Horizon 5 car packs that you could purchase for $4.50. So the first car that we're going to be going over today is the 2021 Forsberg Racing Nissan Altamaniac. Now, like I said, there is 4 cars in this car pack, which I'll go over right now. If we go to car packs, we go to Forza Horizon 5 Horizon Racing car pack. These are the cars. We have this one, which we're going to be going over today. We have the Lotus Emira, the Pagani Huayra R, and we have the Saleen Sport Truck XR Black Label. Now, every single car that is in this car pack, I will be going over in separate videos for every single car. So one video will be for one specific car, and then another video for another specific car. Today, we're going to be going over the Nissan. Now, in other days, we'll go over the Lotus, the Pagani, and then the Saleen. But I don't want to do it in one full video because I want to try out the cars for as long as possible and to still make the video enjoyable for you guys. So we're gonna head to a regular drift zone with this car stock, and I'll meet you guys there. Alright guys, so we are going over the stats of this car stock. We'll do one drift zone right now, and then we'll upgrade it to make it the best drift car possible. So stock, this thing has 1,300 horsepower. It has 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. It has 3,170 pounds, and it's rear-wheel drive, and yeah, and it has drift tires. So overall, this car has a whole bunch of horsepower, and I'm sure, as you guys probably might know, this is actually one of the most powerful cars in this game, because if you fully upgrade this car, you could actually get it to a little over 2,000 horsepower, which is pretty insane. Because usually cars in this game that have around 2,000 horsepower are like actual trucks where they need that amount of horsepower so that they could still function and drive fast. But with this, it's such a light and small car that with 2,000 horsepower, this thing would just go so fast. But in this video, we're not necessarily going to race it because this is a drift car at the end of the day. So we're literally only going to be focusing on drifting this car. But overall, this car is very, very, very good to drive. And yeah, I really like how this car feels. You could really just chuck it through a corner, and you don't have to worry about it maybe spinning out and then you losing control of it, because I know it has a lot of horsepower, but it's easy to drift. It feels like you don't have to really try that much to get a lot of angle on this car, just because of how the tune setup is and everything. I mean, this thing is still stock, but like I said, at the end of the day, it is a drift car. But it feels very, very, very good to drift, and as you guys can see, I'm getting a lot of angle on this. So next up, we're gonna build this thing. If not, then I'll just find a drift tune on the tune market so that I could drift this thing. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so we have officially upgraded this car. Now, disclaimer, this is not my tune. I ended up upgrading this car, and I just couldn't upgrade it perfectly, so I ended up just uploading a tune from the tunes part of this game. So yeah, it's not my tune, like I said. Now, this car is now all-wheel drive. It has drift tires still, but this thing has 2,012 horsepower. It still weighs around 3,000 pounds, but has 1,500 foot-pounds of torque. So now this car is extremely, extremely fast. I mean, you guys can tell this thing is just so fast. I mean, 2,000 horsepower. If you guys just saw this car without really knowing what it's all about, you would just be like, a Nissan. No one cares about that. But this Nissan is probably one of my favorite cars in this game, just because of how unique it is. There's nothing like this car in this game. I mean, a Nissan Altima as a drift car, sorry, I'm not paying attention for drifting because I'm trying to talk at the same time, but it's such a unique car. There's literally nothing in the game like this, just because a Nissan Altima as a drift car with over 1,000 horsepower, it's just unheard of. No one has ever thought of that, but just the fact that it's in Forza Horizon 5 is just insane because of the upgrading that you could do to this car. Because not only can you stock, it has 1,200 horsepower, but the fact that it also can upgrade up to over 2,000 horsepower and it not weighing that much, it's just such a good car, and I'm glad Forza added this car in this game. Now, obviously, you do have to pay for it, but honestly, it's definitely well worth it, just because it's such a unique car, and I definitely recommend buying it. But yeah, like I said, this is not the only video that I'm going to be doing on these cars. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a video on the Pagani, the Saline, the Lotus, so don't worry about that. But, I mean, more, yeah, oh my gosh, we actually beat our personal best in that drift zone. Wow, that's insane. All right, so we beat our personal best in there. We're going to just be hitting up a bunch of different drift zones in this video because, well, it's a drift car, so it's not like we're going to be doing any, like, drag racing or road racing on this car, just because, like I said, it is at the end of the day a drift car, so there's no need to do all this stuff. But with the Saline truck, I'm definitely gonna be doing only off-roading and maybe drifting just to see how it would do. But that Saline truck is mainly off-roading, obviously, because it is a truck and it's basically like a Ford F-150 or Raptor, but kind of customized. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna beat my personal best on this drift zone, but what I've noticed about this Nissan is that I think it's better in drift zones that have tighter corners and that aren't corners like that long. Like, maybe this drift zone will be good just because it has more tight corners, because that's what this car is really probably it suits this car a lot better than just doing the most recent drift zone that we did previously, where it's like not really that much angle that you could really get. But this drift zone's a lot better because you could actually get a lot more angle and there's a lot more turns and everything, and I like drift zones like this better. But yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty good. Oh, okay, well, never mind. Let's just pretend, guys, that did not happen, as my game is lagging right now. Okay, but yeah, let's just pretend that didn't happen. But so far we are doing good. Now, I'm probably not showing this car enough justice just because I'm not a good drifter in this game. As you guys can probably tell, I am not the best drifter in this game, so you're probably not gonna get the best points that you could possibly get in this car, but I'm sure some of you guys are better drifters and could probably get more points. But 211,000 points in that drift zone. Oh my gosh, I was literally off my personal best by like 100 points. Yeah, this car is insane. This car is absolutely insane. And what other drift zone? I know there's a bunch of more drift zones in this game. We'll do this one. Why not? This will be one of the last drift zones of the video, if not the last drift zone of this video. We'll just fast travel over there. But so far, this car is living up to the expectations. This car is just insane. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. And plus, it has a huge wing in the back, which just looks amazing. And then to top it off, it has a whole like body kit on it. And then it's lowered and literally it shoots flames from the hood, which is insane. I'm sure you guys can probably see from the hood. But yeah, it also looks insane. Like, it does not really look like a regular Altima. Like, the fact that it has a huge body kit on it with these crazy, like, I don't know, it's just insane. I don't know what else to say about this car. We'll do one last drift zone. We'll do this one. Oh yeah, this one's perfect because it has a lot of corners. All right, we might be able to beat our personal best with this zone. We might actually, because this drift zone is very, very tight. It is very, very, very tight. Now, it's probably not the best that we're going uphill. Maybe if we went downhill on this drift zone, it would be a lot better. But it doesn't matter. This is a drift car. I'm sure it could go up just as good. But the meta basically in this game is just having all-wheel drive drift cars and going downhill, because by going downhill you're picking up more speed, and in this game if you have more speed and you have angle, then it gives you more drift points, which I guess makes sense because you're going faster while you're drifting. But going uphill you're not getting as much speed, so obviously you're not getting as many drift points as you might be able to. But this car is just insane. We're gonna pass 200, right? 202,000. Wow. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you guys already haven't. And let me know down in the comments down below if you rate this car a W, L, or you just don't care. A W means you like the car and an L means you do not like the car. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I cannot believe that this car is this good, but it is. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.